And welcome back to the J Plays channel, I guess. And so continue off from our Saitama One Punch-esque build um, from last time when we just finished the Imperial Sewers tutorial area, and I said we were going to continue over to this area here, which is across from us. Let's put this torch away so we don't waste it. Kind of recording this a bit later than I did the last part because shit happens. Just swim under the water, grab a pearl for the sake of it, and move over to this area here called Vilverin. Yeah, Vilverin. I remember this name now. There are a couple of bandits here, so let's just drop a quick save and see how we get on doing our first bit of just bop that guy in the face. Kill the cat. Nice one. So these are just some bandits. Nothing really exciting in their inventory. Grab the lockpick. Should be another one around here somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. I'm pretty sure there was one more. Let's put our weapons away. Some shoes. Some of these little bedrolls. And yeah. So in here there's actually a skill book called Immortal Blood, which will boost your blocking. No, my hand to hand. Awesome. Should I read this? Fuck no. I might read it again another time, but that's a god awful lot of pages. If there's something shorter, I might read it, but if like 15 pages, it's gonna take me way too long and wear my throat out. So now we can move up, make our way into the interior of Vilverin once we actually loot this chest here. So, let's go in. So Vilverin is one of the 2 or 3 types of dungeons in this game. It is a Ayleid Ruin. So, for those who don't know, hang on. Oh god, I should have healed. Run a ring around the rosy on the sky. Well, I heal a little bit.
I'm just
No. Yes. All right. So yeah, Ayleids are the precursors to the modern day elves in the Elder Scrolls games. I actually got so badly injured, I'm just gonna drop a quick weight to heal all my stats up. Yeah. Fatigue and all that. Oh, that's the torch so we can see. Yes, they're like precursors to the modern day elves, the very first sort of people that settled the settled the continent. There's a trap here. I just phased into existence. Alright, so we continue down here, open a gate. This should be another guy at the bottom. So I was using, a bow or something, I could take him out from a distance and sneaky. But since we are a manly man and use only our fists, we have to try and sneak up. Oh, it's a her. It's actually a woman. So yeah, try and sneak up on her rather. Not doing too badly. The torch is definitely going to give us away though.
I better.
Yeah, we're too bad actually.
Show me what you've got.
Alright, let's come out of sneak and punch her in the face. Okay, there's just a pair in there.
Hello.
There's another one. Oh, I really didn't want to pick that up because it's heavy as heck. It's only worth 35 for 27 weight. Could you break? Oh, you can. I never knew that. Alright, so let's sneak around this corner and look for this woman who I can. Oh no, she's just found me. Sorry, just ignoring now. My endurance is being drained, so obviously she poisoned her weapon and has now inflicted the poison on me. So as we go into here, we can see, yeah, my endurance is now only 40. But the cursor at the top left, indicator at the top right rather, should tick down, and then it will go away, and our endurance goes back to 45. Let's drop some more heals so we can continue leveling our restoration. And since restoration is one of our main skills, we should get close to a level up soon. Get a few more of them. Alright. Gonna try and actually... Oh, did I actually use sneaking as one of my main skills? I can't remember if I did. Oh, I didn't. Alright, so we're actually really shit at sneaking, but these guys are just dense as heck, apparently. So they're definitely aware that I'm here. Oh, yeah, here we go. So, let's get this guy who's wearing a fantastically beautiful
Let's get this over
fur
with.
helmet. Ah, there we go. So our heavy armor increased again there, which led us to obviously get the 10th skill point increase for level 1, which means we get level 2. We can level up now. Alright, let's just... unlike different games in the Bethesda has done, Skyrim... this isn't Skyrim. Oh god. I'm having a slight bit of issue with healing high elves. So yeah, unlike the other games that Bethesda has done, the only way you can level up in Oblivion is by sleeping. So we might not be able to actually level up for a little while. I can hear another dark elf. He must be that guy down there that's talking then. Oh, another lock. That's another chest, rather. Get some little bit of money. Not too bad. Alright, so here we go. Some iron boots and iron... Oh, he has detected me. So, as you can see here, the Rusty Iron Cuirass is a defensive 3, and a regular Iron Cuirass is a defensive 5. So we're going to equip the regular one and just drop the Rusty one. Because again, it's 30 weight, it's only 40 gold, so might as well drop it. Iron Boots, again, weight of 2. We had, I think this is the sandals on, so not too bad. Yeah, it's like, this Rusty Iron Cuirass is worth 5 gold more than the rough leather cuirass, and it weighs like 23 more, so it's like way worth to just keep that instead. We'll unlock this, grab some more money. Pretty useful. There's actually a hood up here. Just noticed that. Oh, you bastard. What the fuck?
Die, damn you!
Oh, he's found his way up here. Oh! What a freaking sneak thief. Alright. Oh, it's a Bosman. I thought it was a dark elf, but it's a wood elf instead. Just box him to death. Doesn't stand a bloody chance. Alright, keep getting distracted by random bloody elves. There is something around here. Let's just look at that actually. This is a Welkin Stone. Welkin Stones will heal 100% of your mana, or your magicka rather. So there's loads of them in this one, I think, so we can just show you there. See, 100% magicka back. But they're also, pardon me, they're quite valuable, so you can get pretty decent monies out of your inventory by keeping them. Here we go, a bit iron greaves, which are 3 defense, whereas the rusty iron greaves are only 2. So I'm going to drop those again. So of course now we need to equip another torch because the one we had earlier just burnt out on us. So I'm pretty sure that you used to be able, grab some more of these actually, you used to be able to find kind of like a rare item in here, which was a pair of leather gloves. I know that sounds ridiculous, but leather gloves were kind of rare. You wouldn't really find like an actual pair of leather gloves very often. You'd find like leather bracelets of a kind, but actual gloves not very often. There's a case of just missing them or either. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, maybe I'm just missing them. Being stupid. But since there's a bedroll here, let's get a kip. Sleep for an hour and get to level 2. You have ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life you've been coasting along and as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you've come alive. So, based on what skills you've gotten levels in, it gives you different amounts of stats per uh, per point. So between level 1 and 2, I got 4 in levels in agility skills, 3 in strength skills, 2 in intelligence skills, 3 in endurance skills, and 2 in speed skills. And as we went over earlier, there's different stats, different things. So, and you get to choose 3 attributes. So I'm going to just grab the strength for the hand-to-hand increase, endurance for the fatigue, health, and all that stuff, and I'm going to grab the agility just for the fact that it's fatigue and stuff. It's kind of cool. Alright, we'll exit and continue on. So now we have 100 health, that's up from like the 70 or so that we had before. Alright, let's make some progress before the second torch burns out quick enough. So we'll have a look at this map, the interior map. They're kind of confusing. Like I'll be honest, like the maps aren't brilliant at this one, in this game. But if you play the game enough, you can kind of work out where you are. Oh, let's score for Summon Skeleton, which plot twist summons a skeleton for you for 40 seconds. And some gold, which is pretty good. Nothing else really here. Corn, rooms, food. Garfin's an actual child-sized bed with a knife under the... You can't actually seem to select the knife, but there's a knife under the pillow, which is kind of cool. Little touch. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of the apple. And let's be real here. Everyone wants the money. Money, 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 money. Moving on. There's a guide to the Imperial City, which is like as it sounds like, a guidebook. Tells you about all of the areas. There's one for each of the cities in the game. Might as well take it just for the sake of having it. And there's a scroll. So this is obviously giving you a bit of backstory as to what's going on in this ruins. So I'll read it. And some of the men were worried about these old ruins being haunted, but Mephala take them. The spot's going to be perfect for ambushing merchants along the road, and all under the nose of the Imperial Legion. Finally got some of those big blue stones down today. But Berenice got the idea to shoot them down with a bow. Got them all here with me. I don't know what they are, but they stink of magicka. Maybe bet they'll fetch a nice price with the Mage's Guild. 2 coins and that Khajiit from Vardenfell set up their camps down in the tomb. Fine by me, spares the rest of us the smell. 2 coins ran up today. The Khajiit's gone missing. Saw to the 9 that you could hear claws scrabbling at the limestone, but nothing's down there. I'm guessing she got tired of the smell and snuck out overnight. 2 coins of stench could peel shells off mud crabs. I'm surprised she hung around that long. So yeah, there's a couple of some of these bandits are after these Welked stones to get a bit of cash and to ambush the bandits, ambush merchants along the road. But obviously one of their number has gone missing, and none of them really did anything to find her. Makes me wonder if she actually rendered in game somewhere. Well, we'll clear this place now and see if we can find her. So more food down here. I don't know why I'm sneaking so much. It's
Showing your face was the
fellow Dunmer. Please do not fight me. I keep fucking saying strange things. Yeah, so... Oh! So you can actually not just pick up weapons and the like, you can also ragdoll physics bodies. So, oh, fox. Yeah, it's kind of finicky because all the parts move independently. But yeah, you can just smush her in here to try and knock her off the edge if you... I'm fucking wasting my time doing that. So we're going to continue in this dungeon, this ruin. Got some more food, another little bag, and a brief history of the Empire Volume 4. It's a collectible sort of series. You can pick up all the books if you manage to find them. It's kind of cool. Gosh, how many times am I going to say kind of cool? Yeah, so let's continue here. But yeah, so now we get to kind of see like some of the cooler architecture this game has to offer, like in terms of design layout for dungeons and stuff. So sometimes though you'll find these little switches, and behind the switches you'll find passageways that you can't find otherwise. And here is obviously the missing bandit that we mentioned, that was mentioned in that note. Or at least one of them. I'm pretty sure there was 2 coins. Oh, did you hear that? That is the Restless Dead. Someone called Rick Grimes. Restful Dead? Because it's definitely a Restful Dead. So we'll just weave around this bench, dropping a couple of healing spells, and punch him in the face a few more times. Hand to hand increase, nice, nice. See, like, the issue with the interface in this game is it's very difficult to tell when things are nearly dead, because they have a tendency to just... I always find that they have like a little bit of health left and it just doesn't seem to go away. Where are we even going? I feel like we're going in the right direction, which is not really the way I want to go at the moment. I want to kind of like explore. So let's just backpedal quickly and go back to that sort of circuit, that sort of ring room, this bit here. That's what I mean. Sure what I mean. It's kind of scary, the idea that you could just get locked behind one of these like facade walls and then just no one will be able to free you if they don't really work out the puzzle. Obviously that one was kind of easy, it's just a switch behind the tomb, but kind of creepy, like Indiana Jones-esque. Nothing really there, though I can see a goon in the distance. Yeah, can hear him now. Some kind of... oh, never mind. Another red guard.
Don't feel bad. No one lives forever. Now,
Yeah, there we go. Just knock shit out of him. Get some lockpicks. Some more food in there. Random iron wire. Yeah, nothing really here. So I don't want to miss something and feel kind of bad about it later or whatever. Finally, I've been like really looking forward to playing this all day. I had like something like a 3-hour journey to and from work, 8 hours at work, and then spending at a driving lesson as well. Just all I really wanted to do was come out and play this. A copper amulet. We can sell that for money and or maybe enchant it. But we'd have to get to a certain point in the Mage's Guild before we can access enchanting. Yeah, alright, since we've cleared all that out, we can go back to where we found the dead Khajiit. Yeah, so we can either go this way, which is an easy lock, or we can go through where we found the zombie. I'm gonna go through where we found the zombie first. And descend it a little bit further. Yeah. Another bloody zombie. Alright, let's backpedal, drop some heals quick. So, this is why I kind of felt like the restoration was kind of essential to playing this one. Because I don't think I've never really tried restoration in an Elder Scrolls game before, and I felt like because we're gonna end up having these extended sort of fights with monsters and enemies, it'd be useful to have a sort of easier way to heal ourselves than relying on looted potions. So yeah, there we go. Just drop the zombie. So they've got some mort flesh. Zombies rarely have anything other than mort flesh on them. Kind of like hear some sort of spooky sounds. Couple more potions. Another Welcome Stone. Useful stuff. Yeah, so we can't wait, so there's enemies nearby. Kind of like in Minecraft, you can't sleep while there are enemies nearby. So let's drop this down and see what waits us on the other side. I feel like this is exactly where we're supposed to be going, which is kind of annoying. Ooh. Spooky, scary skeletons. Right, mate, got a bone to pick with you. Just kind of like, yeah, skeletons aren't that difficult. I feel like, as a rule, blunt weapons should do more damage against skeletons. Sorry, I'm gonna absolutely mauled by this skeleton. Oh, no, he's ridiculous. Look the other way. Yeah, I feel like blunt weapons should do a bit more damage against skeletons because they don't have any flesh to cut. But I don't actually know if that works. If it works that way or not. It'd be kind of cool if it did that. Bone meal, steel war axe, half decent money, but not really worth the effort. I don't think picking it up and all that. All right, so there is something down there which I might have a look at. Which I'm probably gonna have a look at rather. So so we'll have to put our torch away, and I don't know if you'll be able to see anything because of the. Oh, not too bad. You definitely won't be able to see anything now, but it's not too long of a journey. So where's that taking us on the map? Ah, yeah, it's taking us to the other entrance. So this is where that locked easy gate was. And it's obviously fuck. Drop a few more heals quick while he's trying to catch up. Yeah, there we go. Should probably at some point rest so we get the health and magic back fully, but yeah. What's the worst that could happen? I'd have to do the whole dungeon again, what? So these are all different gates of varying qualities. A couple of iron arrows there, for some reason. So, let's just drop a few more heals so we're ready for this, because it looks like there's quite a few enemies on the inside of here. So let's do this one first. Yeah, I actually thought that was going to break. Just get the drop on McSkellyface over here. These looks like little prisons, don't they? Brass pearl ring, some gold. Again, pretty good. Alright. Oh, definitely wasn't wrong. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go again. And there we go. Fits the fury. just kind of doing this one for the XP because it doesn't look like there's actually a. Doesn't look like there's actually a chest in that one. Doesn't look like there's a chest in this one either, but oh, there is a big one and a rat. Probably the only enemy we're going to be able to one punch for quite a while, if we're ever able to one punch an enemy again. Fuck up. And again. A little bit impatient. There we go. There we go. Nice one. Easy peasy. Just doing some punching. Alright, since we've now cleared all the prisons, not really much in the way of loot, we can go back this way. I feel like my... Yeah, because the only other way through here was the... Yeah. I feel like my spell sound effect has disappeared. Just a quick glance around on the water to make sure I'm not missing anything, but it looks like we've seen everything here. Alright, so since we've explored the entirety of this area, the only place to go now is Vilverin Wendesel. Not really sure what that means, but we'll have a look what it looks like inside. So we can just grab some more of these welcome stones. Oh no, it's totally not a trap. It's kind of a shit trap, to be honest. But I guess if you weren't paying attention, you'd be Swiss cheesed. Oh! So his mate just shot him in the back. Feels bad, man. So we'll go in here with a forward power attack, standing power attack, and just a couple more pops to the face. I'm pretty sure they can be lured into those traps as well. Don't really like much on the map in terms of what's around here, so we'll just have a quick look in here before we move on. Lock, what? Just losing the plot at this point. I'm so tired. Hey, excuse me. Oh, yeah, you should definitely click the video to sit here and listen to me yawn. Not really much else in this room. Apart from that locked chest and some welcome stones. So we'll progress this way. And have a look. Oh look, some switches. So these will, well, I'll just show you what they do. So we let go them one by one. That gives me the key, which I guess will open this door. Yep. What happens if we press the other buttons, you're asking? Enemies! So obviously if you're not good at guessing like I am, because I haven't played this particular dungeon in a very long time, I don't remember which one gave me the key, you might accidentally trigger a bunch of enemies before you can find the key. Not that the enemies, when you're this level, are that difficult to kill. So we'll just pop him in the face with a few more times. And then pick any loot up that we find. Oh, keep doing that a bit too early. So so the cool thing about using another level. Oh, it's. I didn't realize that would lock it back up and then trap the element and skeleton's body in. So yeah, oh god, he is literally just never. Poor Skelly Bob. So yeah, the cool thing about using hand-to-hand skills for damage enemies is it's the only skill in the game that directly damages fatigue in enemies. And fatigue is one of the things that affects kind of how many power attacks you can do. And it also means, and if you run out of fatigue and you get hit, you might be knocked over. So by using hand-to-hand, you can drastically improve the rate or the chances of knocking people over, which means you can do a few more hits than them unguarded, undefended. When they're when they are helpless on the ground. Bloody hell! Definitely shouldn't record when I'm this tired. Drop a few. Oh god. Yep. Drop a few more hits on this guy. And then we will open this to see one of the big treasures in this dungeon, which is I think it's an Ayleid stone, but I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. And it's a Vala stone. That was it. Yeah, with 1,000 gold. Vala stones will. I don't think I can show you because I don't have. Fuck. Well, that's embarrassing. Yeah, so as you can see by that short text, Vala stones. Excuse me, sorry, there's a moth buzzing around my face. There's a Vala stone will restore charge on enchanted weapons and armor. That one is another DLC notification, which one of them that I might actually do at some point. So we'll have to see how this goes, because I never actually mentioned what I wanted to do with this playthrough. Depends on how far I get or whatever, but we'll have to go with see what it goes, see what I get up to. Words are hard. Oh, bugger. Thought I'd make it. Oh my god. Quickly. There's fucking enemies about, so I can't drop a heal. I should have potions. Oh no, I should actually just use Blood of the North, which is 50 magic. How much magic do I actually have? 18. So this is the big treasure for this dungeon. This is a Ayleid statue. There aren't a whole load of them in the game, and they actually kick off a pretty cool quest chain. But I'm gonna probably save the quest chain for a little bit later, or a little bit higher level, because it's quite a hard quest. I actually want to go this way. Whew. Oh no. Alright, no worries. That was a lot easier than I thought. Yeah, the quest chain's kind of cool, and I want to save it till I'm a little bit higher level, so it's not going to be as difficult for a unarmed build. A couple more skeletons, it looks like, in here. Yeah, there we go. Grab a potion of healing. Bone meal. Nothing really in here, apart from stones and stuff. So we'll go back that way. Back where we came, rather. Because, yeah, that's the way we came, game. So let's go this way. We'll wait for one more rotation of these swing vice skeletons might be a word for them. And then I think there'll be more enemies in here fighting. Oh shit! I completely forgot about this guy. So this is Jolbert, evidently. Fuck you, fuck. Alright, let's just drop this quickly. So this is ticking up. Jolbert's obviously summoned. I think his guy just killed him. But yeah, so Jolbert is obviously the source of all the skeletons that we've seen in this, yeah, that necromancer sack. He's got some mort flesh, some bones and stuff. Yeah, he seems to be the source of all of the skeletons and stuff that we've been seeing. A fine iron longsword, eh? Fancy. Had some sacred lotus seeds, another mortal and pestle, lockpicks, a sepulchre key, an undelivered letter. Look, my friend, I apologize that I've not written before now, and pray that you worry not. How could you have known that your patrol would stumble across my outing in the cemetery? There was no denying my deed. A sackful of limbs and grave soil still fresh on my boots. With your men standing by, what choice was there but pursuit, lest they suspect your own true nature? Truly, I am glad there was you to expose me, and not another whose spellfire may not have missed my escape so widely. My new haven provides safety and bodies to work on. Whether those long dead or hapless bandits, I will be content here for some time, though I dare not yet say where. Care for Kasu, and know that when the time comes, I shall return to live again in our beloved Daggerfall. And until then, the captain Cardius remain vigilant and always hidden. So obviously he's run away from home, where that gold just sank through the. Yeah, there it is. Money. Yeah, so obviously he's run away from his home because they found he was out. He was a necromancer. Because in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, necromancy is seen as a sin and outlawed by the Mages Guild. So it's illegal to be a necromancer in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. So obviously we were able to use the sepulchre key to get through the hard lock at the back. So obviously I'm pretty sure if we came through the door that we're going to come out of, if we could even get through it, I think. Actually, no, we can. So we'll see in a second when we get out. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we can't. In true Elder Scrolls fashion, the end of the dungeon is above the beginning. So we will drop down here and pat ourselves on the back of a job well done, dungeon well explored. GG Noreen. Alright, so let's leave the dungeon. Back to spooky nighttime. And decide whether or not I'm going to use fast travel at all in this Let's Play. I feel like I want to make some journeys by foot just for the purpose of seeing the random dungeons in the game. But yeah, okay, so this is actually the world map. We haven't really looked at this yet. So we are here. So this is where we came from, the Imperial Sewers, the Imperial Prison Sewer, just outside the Imperial City. You'd think that, oh, he's escaped, so you shouldn't go back to the Imperial City. The guards don't give a shit. You can go back to the Imperial City, no worries. So, the fuck is that? Camp Ales. Not really sure what that is. Obviously our objective is to go to Waynon Priory to deliver the Amulet Kings to Joffrey. But we don't have to. We could do whatever the fuck we wanted. Just walk in a different direction and return to Joffrey when we're a great and mighty adventurer. Which we might do. So, I kind of want to... Let's just sleep until daytime, and then we can think about what we're going to do from there. So, we'll rest for 4 hours to get it to 6 AM, so it'll be nice and bright outside. And we'll get to level 3. So, you have ascended to level 3. You realize that you are catching on to the secret of success. It's just a matter of concentration. So, this time, I think we're going to get We're going to take the 3 in endurance. Strength. I'm going to take the willpower points as well this time to get a bit more faster regeneration on our magicka. And it also governs restoration, so it's kind of linked in there as well. But yeah, so it looks like it's going to be shaping up to be a beautiful day in Cyrodiil. Let's, fuck it, let's walk to Cheydinhal. So what we'll do is we'll join the main road and then walk around, see if we see anything on the way that we might be interested in exploring at some point or another. Not really sure how long I've been going. I realised the first part was way a bit on the long side as I finished it. But heck it. Looks like there's some sort of conflict going on up here. Yeah, there's a... there's a fucking Imperial Guard beating up a conjurer of some kind. Let's help the guy out. Yeah. Did our civilian duty of the day. So we'll get this, and an enhanced visibility tome. So one of the DLCs that came out as after this game came out was spell tomes. So like in Skyrim, you can find books that grant you spells. That wasn't a feature in this game, and so they introduced it as DLC a little bit later down the line. So we got one for enhanced visibility, which is actually something we want because it looks to be a light spell. So yeah, light 10 feet, 30 seconds. 10 feet in light 10 feet in 30 feet. The fuck does that mean? On target for 30 seconds. It looks to be a ranged one. So let's just have a look. So yeah. Yeah, so obviously this will light up the area around the point where it strikes, which is kind of cool. Even if it doesn't really work in our favour at the moment, we do have illusion on our... Oh shit, it doesn't look like it's actually getting anything for us. But either way, we do need to start working on our illusion so we can get a spell that lights up a lot better. Alright, so yeah, we're doing the main road. We're gonna leave it at... Oh, I think I missed the exit. Yep. So here is the marker for Cheydinhal. So we'll just walk to Cheydinhal. It's not that long. And then we'll oh look, we have a... I'm an idiot, I forgot about this. So when you choose your major skills, every magic type you put on here, it gives you a couple of spells from that school to get you started. So on top of your flare, heal minor wounds, it gives you a couple of skills in here. So I've got from illusion, I've got starlight and soothing touch, and then from restoration, I've got absorb health and touch, which would be kind of useful to use. I've never really used that, so I've never really used that as a play style before. So we'll continue down this road for a while, and then oh. So let's actually try Soothing Touch quickly. How much magic is that? 14, and I have 12, so it's only 2 more. So let's see if he's level 2 or lower. Okay, well it worked on him, but... Oh, it has! Later, boy! Alright, hang on, let's just...
You'll never take me down.
I'm actually gonna pop a potion of magicka. So a potion of sorcery, which increases our magicka by 50 points. And I'm just gonna like cheese this.
Do your worst.
So yeah, I'm gonna choose that. That's kind of cool that I've never actually used illusion before, so this is kind of a fun little. Shut up, Boros. It's not actually Boros, it's just a red guard, they just all sound the bloody same. And I'm not racial stereotyping, racial profiling. There's just very limited number of voice actors in this game. Yeah. It's weird that they've been guarding this little, like, stone bit. Not really anything here. It's a bit weird. So let's wait for 1 hour until we get our health and magic back. And continue on our way. Looks to be like a courier of some kind, or...
What do you want, Ashbourne?
Ashbourne, what the fuck?
What?
Oh, crikey. Have you heard any rumors?
I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not bad work for some folks.
Well, yeah, that might be what we
I'm
ended
through
up doing.
talking to you.
Like, the idea of fighting is pretty good. The idea of fighting is pretty good. Commentary in 2019. No, the types of quests you get in the Fighters Guild look to probably match up to what I want to do. I want to do the Mage's Guild as well, so we can access the enchanting there as well. Roland Genseric cabin. Why do I know who Roland Genseric is? I don't really fancy just breaking in. Oh, don't need to break in. Well, I'm technically breaking in, but... It's a nice place, this. Now, if I don't know why I recognise the name. Yeah, enough trespassing. Let's go continue on our way to Cheydinhal, because we're still a little bit out, and I kind of want to end the video when we get to Cheydinhal. Just drop a quick save. Because again, I think we've been playing like 45 minutes and I didn't even bloody realise. So, yeah, we're gonna just run really slowly up to Cheydinhal. And then, next part we'll have a look around Cheydinhal, see if we can find some more work. Oh, what the fuck? It's a friggin' imp. Guy just really muscular fucking tiny man. With his balls. Imp balls. Imp galls, but they just look like balls. So, yeah, we're almost to Cheydinhal. Gonna kinda just ignore this imp. He's using his fucking aimbot to hit me with spells while I'm moving. How dare he? Yeah. I don't really think of anything to say at this point. Kind of really excited to play this all day and kind of run dry on commentary. Not as if there's a lot to see, it's fairly pretty forests. And this game came around the time of Lord of the Rings, so I always feel like the art style might have been influenced by Lord of the Rings. Alright, let's not die here. I have to do all of that again.
The elves are all the same.
Ha!
Right now is racial profiling. You elves are all the same. Damn, son. Just wait a couple of seconds for that to tick up so I can move in for the kill.
That the best
'Cause
you can
I'm
do?
doing it for the thrill. So, how far are we now? Yeah, we're not too far now. And then I can end the video and hopefully it won't be 6 hours long. Alright, here we are. So you always see a set of stables just outside a city. You can go buy horses for various amounts of gold based on what kind of color they are, because the coloring indicates how much health and how much stamina they have. Alright, so we'll have a quick look at the entrance to the town square to Cheydinhal. It's already a town square, really, though, is it? Yeah, this is Cheydinhal. We'll have a look around and see if we can find work next part. So, have a good one.